Hey, what's up? Hello, everybody. It's me, everyone's favorite YouTuber, aBrosephGamer, aka Henry. Alright. First order of business. The Chase the Skies update has come out, so we can get a happy ghast. Second order of business, we're going to need to build a house. Third order of business, I finally designed my own skin. Ta-da! Ta-da! See? It's my logo, but with a thing that says BG, short for aBrosephGamer. Yeah. It's worked very hard. And by very hard, I mean like 5 minutes. Yeah. Oh, my lava's ready. Alrighty. Also, in the last episode, we discovered a bastion. So I'm going to explore that. First, though, we need to get a dried ghast. What the heck? What are these guys doing here? Jerks. No, respawn. Freaking jerks, what the heck? What did I even do to them? Fine, how about I show them that I've already killed an entire party of them. Freaking losers. This This is the head of the leader, the captain of the previous raid. Do you want to become what he became? If you do, then by all means, keep attacking. Oh, okay, they listened. You can't hit me. Maybe I'll just run around until your crossbows wear out. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I knew it. I knew these guys were idiots. Freaking losers. Here's your thing back. Losers. Freaking jerks. What did they think was gonna happen? Well, time to craft a saddle. Bet. Time to find a horse that's fast. Cave chicken, meet your new friend. I haven't thought of a name yet, though, so. Cavern chick. Cave chicken, meet cavern chick. Cave chicken and cavern chick. It's a perfect duo. Alright, so I built a mob grinder up there, but it turns out that mob grinders don't work as well, I'm pretty sure, when they're underground. So that was a failure, but I can just transform this into my base. This is the inside of my mob grinder. So, I'm gonna turn this into this. This is my base. I have gone with the trapdoor stuff, but put carpets on top. I also made a water elevator for easy access. I put a bunch of my tools there. I had to make it this thing so I could build the walls. For this, yes, I used real walls to make these giant windows. I used real walls as walls instead of used wall and... what? Whatever. Oh yeah, and then here's my little thing that I used to jump off when I ran out of food. Because I didn't have time to eat, actually. So, now, there's just a few extra things, which I'll think of at some point. Oh right, yeah, I need to make a shovel. Oh yeah. So I can clear out all this junk, so I can make my door to my base. See, I've already determined what I want to make this door out of. Dark oak. Unfortunately, there is no dark oak. There we go. There is no dark oak nearby, so I'm not gonna be able to do that. Even a war hero like me needs some reminder of his family. That's definitely my parents. Don't question it, people. Let's see if this place is actually on the surface. Let's see if... I mean, I guess it's not a bad, generation. Let's see. If there's a war motion nearby, that's good. If there isn't, I'll crash out. There isn't. I'm probably gonna crash out now. Or a dark oak forest. A dark oak forest would be better, actually. Ooh, Iran. How many of you people have ever been to Iran? Oh, really? That's cool. Ooh, and that's what you did there? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's so cool. Oh my gosh, why am I having fake talk with my fake subscribers? Most of the subscribers I have are not even subscribers. They're actually subscribers instead of subscribers. Yeah, it's weird. I'm not gonna question it, though. Ooh, Iran. What the heck? Why? This is the fourth time. Why the heck? Why would they? There's nothing near me that's any important. There's no village. There's not. I mean, there will be soon. Eventually. My goal is to make a completely thriving village, but there's not really anything else. Do they not see the flag? That flag, I've already killed some of you. I am not afraid to do it again. Losers. These guys suck at their job. Like, why the heck are they even bothering to be, like, pillagers? Like, they're so bad at their job? Like, they probably couldn't, they're not skilled enough to even work at a freaking McDonald's. Of course, the one time I'm actually looking for gas, they... Ah! Ah! I hate this. Like, I officially hate this. Why am I even playing Minecraft? I know I suck at it. Why the am I bothering with this?
Oh my God!
What? Oh my god, guys. It's a pink sheep. Oh my gosh. This is so rare. Like, this is probably like one of the rarest mobs in all of Minecraft. Like, it's so incredibly rare. Like, the chances of seeing one are like 1 in a million. So chat, I have this really good idea about my farm that I'm gonna make. I mean, not my farm, but I'm going to make an entire, like, you know, an entire, thing. Isn't that crazy? Like, that's actually such a good idea. Yeah, so I'm going to divide my city up into chunks. And so each chunk will have a different house, or building, or thing. But some buildings will be so big that they'll take over 2 chunks. But no 2 buildings can be in the same chunk. Oh, and yes, I did turn on subtitles because sometimes I don't do it with headphones because the nether freaks me out, all the sounds, so this will be helpful for, like, basically, if something comes up to me, like a creeper, also like in the overworld, then I'll be able to tell that it's a creeper, not just, and, because otherwise I won't be able to hear it at all. What? Okay, don't know what that was about, but hold on. so here's the deal. The villagers can move to my village for free. Like, they can live there, they can mooch off my stuff if they want to. Okay. I can't believe we found a village. Alright, so here's the deal. I need to get a happy ghast after I finish the house. So, here's my idea. I will use a bit of a granite. Just don't want to take it for granted, you know? For granite, I mean. You should really never take rocks for granite. Look, I am making an actual diamond hoe. See? See? This is a diamond freaking hoe. Bullion of copper seedless. Fastness of attack. Coffer closes. Walking. 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 Molten rock drips. Walking. Walking.
One eternity later.
Alright. So, the house is complete. So, I'm going to need to build speech. So, yep, wish me luck, guys, because I'm about to make the best speech you've ever seen. Everybody, come downstairs. What is it, weekend? Go to work. I know for a fact you guys are not unemployed, so stop acting like it. I'm trying to make a stinking speech, and I can't make a stinking speech if none of you are downstairs. So how about you all go on and head downstairs? Oh, that worked. Villagers, chickens, golems, lend me your ears. Oh, golem? Ooh, free iron. Ah! All right, everyone. For this section of the speech, I would like to sing a song. Dun 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 dun. Everyone, take off your pants now. Dun 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 dun. No, this is gonna work. 7 days ago, I finished the construction of this house. No, it was much sooner than that. It was like yesterday. I chose to build this house not because it was easy, but because I had nothing better to do. Yeah. Alas, poor golem. I did not know him well at all. Why am I going upstairs? Everyone's down here. I have a dream that one day I will have 1 million subscribers, so please subscribe. Yep, that's what we call in the business industry. Shameless product placement. Yeah. My friends gathered before me. I know I have not been kind to you. I tortured you by forcing you to live inside of caves with no sunlight, forcing you to go for a while without water or food. But that all ends now. I have made you the perfect home. You have a balcony. That is very dangerous, but you have a bunch of things. But soon, you will be even able to go outside without going on the extremely dangerous, thing. So, it has begun with a house, but soon it will become a village, then a city, then an entire kingdom. And the first step is done. Now, who wants to party? Yo, we got cake, we got cake, we got cake, we got cake. Who dares me to eat this entire cake? Oh yeah, we got wine too. We got wine. Who wants wine? And beer. Woo! Who dares me to chug this entire bucket of water? Maybe that wasn't the best idea. Who dares me to drink an entire bucket of milk? Yeah. Free cheese! Who dares me to eat this entire stick of butter? Woo! Woo! Party! Party! I just barfed up an entire thing of dirt. I'm gonna eat it again! Ah! Bread! Who wants free refreshing It's open. Gosh, you guys know. Oh, it doesn't even float around. Oh, I have too much blood. Oh, what? What happened? What? Yes, I definitely have an 8-pack. What are you talking about? This is what I look like in real life. I guess I had too much beer. How would I get outside of the house? You know what? Some of these questions are not good to answer. But yeah, I definitely do have like this giant 8-pack. Strong enough to lift the Eiffel Tower. And no, I did not just spend half of my life, half an hour of my life, I mean, making this skin just so I could look cool. But whatever. Well, guys, we have finished the video. I built a giant house. Sorry it took me so long. I went to London, and I was gone for like several weeks, so that's what took so long. But yeah, I'll explain this in a short. It should be out by the time you're watching this. So, yeah, please like, subscribe, share with your friends. Comment. I don't know if that's a thing on these kid-friendly videos. YouTube said it wasn't. But, so, if you can just clip this part of me just wearing this amazing swimsuit. Hold on, how is the top of this neck that color? Oh well. So yeah, subscribe.